Yeah. 400 block, Team South. You understand? South. Like South. Like I say, nigga. Ready to survive on the pressure game. Respect my people everywhere, you understand? I'ma say that till I die, nigga, you heard? Made them all about this paper, made a mouthful. Bet Dizzle, I was born in the South Ward. I ain't lying when I say this for my hood, nigga. Too real, I'm a hood nigga. I be moving on the low, moving hella yay. You deal with feelings and emotions, man, it's hella gay. I woke up, how many bricks I'ma buy today? I take the birds to the block and let them fly away. Slow grind, fast money, nigga, add up. I got it looking like a nugget when it's bagged up. I buy the work, I dish it out, and I grind, nigga. You just started, build your shop, it take time, nigga. Coke and dope, 24/7. Made 50 off perks in 2011. 2012, I'm the spokesman for this trap shit. I risked my life and my freedom for this trap shit. I got a job on it.
Yo, what's up? This is Swiff Epics, and you're now listening to B.A.R.S episode 5. I'm here with Worst Case. What's up, Case?
What's going on, man? It's me, the CASE. You already know how I get down, man. Follow me on Twitter at Worst Case. Follow us on Twitter. Follow Gary on Twitter at Gary Swavey. You know, we do this. We really do this, man. Sorry for the hiatus, but you know, we had things to take care of. You dig it?
Yeah, we had a lot of business to handle, you know, so
yeah,
sorry, you know, for the delay.
We getting paid for this, you know, so that's, you know, have a lot of business to take care of, you know, we getting paid for this. You dig it?
Yeah. So I mean, that just means we got more battles to talk about now. So
definitely,
it's all good.
Definitely. So let's get into it then, I guess. Oh, how you been? Let's start. Say how you been, man. What, you know, how you been lately? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Just doing what I do, man. Just, you know,
watch any movies?
Trying to make that money. No, I haven't, but I'm gonna see the Avengers because it actually comes out in the UK this week. So
oh snap!
I'm definitely going to see that.
Hey, don't spoil it for me, man.
No, I won't.
I swear, if you do, I'll come out to the UK and I'm just going like, I'm gonna come to your door and I'm gonna be like, man, where your PlayStation at? And
I'll challenge you to a battle, like.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Like a battle for the PS3.
Let's go, man. You know, but me, I've been okay. I've just been sitting up here. A lot of stuff been going on. A lot of crazy personal stuff been going on. And it's a whole bunch of mess. And I'm just like, man, I gotta sit up here and figure this stuff out. You know, I got finals next week. And, you know, I should be reading about what is science and what's the scientific method and the scientific notations and shit. And how far the sun is from the earth. But nah, I want to do this fucking podcast. Because I don't give a fuck about that right now.
Alright, so well, let's get to it, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to disturb or interrupt your studies too much, you know.
It ain't nothing, trust me.
That's real shit right there.
I ain't really worried about it, to be honest with you. Being real, I'm not really worried about it. I'm passing everything, you know. I can afford to fail some class, or fail some tests and still pass. But either way, no need to talk about that.
Yeah.
And so, go ahead, man. What's going on?
Alright, so the first battle we wanted to talk about, this has been out for a while now, like 2, maybe 3 weeks, I think. But the Shotgun Suge versus Cortez battle dropped, and you know, we spoke about that like when the actual event happened and we saw the stream or whatever. But you know, it looked a lot different. You know, when they dropped it on YouTube, like the quality was pretty good, man. Like, it's like a movie.
Definitely.
So I'm feeling that. The only thing is, I think it's a bit too dark, but
yeah, that was just dealing with the event lighting and shit. They had a lot of lighting issues. So a lot of times the lights went off completely in the whole. And you know, the battle rappers are black. Most of the battle rappers are black. And when you turn the light off, you really can't see shit. Like, it's like the worst. The lights were already dim enough, and then when the lights went off, you really couldn't see cats. And I'm like, ooh, the last thing you want is a bunch of black folks in a dark room, because you don't know what's gonna happen. A whole bunch of people getting stabbed, and that's it. See, if I was there, that would have been the perfect time to put your hands on Murder Mook. The fights, you know.
Yeah, they should have waited for that.
Yeah, I'm saying, them cats are crazy. Why would you? Yeah, it makes me want to question some of these cats and how they do their gangster shit. You know, makes me want to question some of these cats. You know, but anyway, not to talk about all that. But yeah, so what you think about the battle?
I mean, it wasn't Cortez's best performance probably, but you know, he did his thing. But watching it back again a few times, you know, I feel like I have to give it to Suge, just because of his energy in that battle. Like, you know, it's probably one of the best performances I've seen from him. And I mean, Cortez, he had the bars and stuff, but like, you know, it's like Suge just had the energy. You know, he had what it took to win. Like, he was in Cortez's face, he was spitting that shit. So, you know, I kind of got to give it to Suge a little. I think the first round was Cortez won the first round.
Yeah, clearly.
Second round, Suge won clearly, and the third round I'd probably edge it to Suge because of the choke and everything. So, yeah, I give it to Suge.
You give it to Suge, you know. Yeah, I give it to Suge too. Same thing, first round, you know, Cortez. Cortez was spazzing that first round. But then again, yeah. I mean, Shotgun Suge, see, some of these battlers need to stop being so fucking predictable. Like, Shotgun Suge said, I do a poppy this and I do a poppy this and have you eating rice and beans through a straw. Like, it's okay, but don't do a whole fucking verse on somebody being Mexican or Puerto Rican. Like, that's corny. And
he's not even Mexican, so.
Right, and that's the issue. Although that when he repeated that puta americana line, that was hilarious. I just every time I look at the battle, I have to say that whole verse with like a whole thing with him. Like when he said, "I'm a real goon, I wear that ski mask like a hat." Like I have to say that whole part with him because he's spazzing. He's spazzing, man. So yeah, I give the first one to Cortez, the last two to Suge. You know, and even at that, I would say the battle is still a classic because that last round is even like a toss up. Like you know, like I wouldn't be mad if you gave it to Cortez, and I wouldn't be mad if you gave it to Suge. But I gave it to Suge. You know, I like Suge more anyway, so I leaned more towards Suge. So that's what that was. But what do you think about that battle overall, man? I mean,
yeah, it was cool. I think it could have been better because like that was actually one of the battles I was really anticipating, and I kind of expected a lot more from it, but you know, they did their thing, I guess. It was okay. I mean, it doesn't have too much replay value, I don't think, but I can see myself watching it a couple more times at least, so.
Definitely.
It is what it is.
Yeah, definitely it is what it is, man. You know, shout outs to Shotgun Suge, you did your thing. Shout outs to Cortez, he did his thing.
Yep.
He did his thing. You know, I've been looking at a lot of Shotgun Suge, you know, music online. And, I mean, those of you who follow the show, you probably think I only listen to Shotgun Suge. I don't. But it just seems that way for me. But, I was looking at it, you know, cause he made music videos for a lot of the songs I've already heard. Mm. So, like, you know, it's kind of crazy, you know, some of the stuff he be really going off, man, you know, so.
Yeah, you gotta send me some of that shit, man, so I can, like, play it on the show or whatever.
Oh, yeah, man, shoot, definitely, man. Go check out Gangsta Rap, man. You guys listen to this show, check out Gangsta Rap by Shotgun Suge. Shit was crazy. He got a song out with Surf, Jai, Lil Bro, Tax G, and Arsenal, and they all just going crazy on the track. It's like they all just jump in and start going crazy on the track. I forgot what it's called. It's called something, but that was dope. Definitely dope. You know. Definitely.
Sounds good. I gotta check that out. Because Surf's got some good music too, I think.
Oh yeah, Surf's definitely got good music, man. Surf's definitely got good music. So you know, we can go on. We can go to the next one. What's the next?
Yeah. So the next battle was a King of the Dot Fresh Coast battle, and that was Brix Belvy versus B.A.R.S, formerly known as Passwords. And yeah, I really wanted to discuss this battle because I know it's not URL, and up to this point we've only really been discussing URL, but I found this battle kind of interesting, so I definitely wanted to touch on it a little bit. Overall, I feel like Brix won, he was coming with a lot of over the head type bars that, you know, a lot of people didn't get, or you had to listen to a couple times before you really understood. Like, one of his lines kind of had like triple meaning. Like, it was the one where he was talking about like grades and shit, like your C average and stuff like that. Like, that bar was kind of crazy, but I think it went over a lot of people's heads. I can't remember which rounds exactly I gave to Pass. I think I gave the first round to Pass. Yeah. But I think Brix won overall 2-1. So
definitely.
Yeah, it was a good battle though, I think. And I think Pass is kind of overrated though, to be honest.
I think
But he's cool. He's cool. He's got some bars, but he's just not as consistent as some of the other guys.
Definitely. I same thing with me. I gave it 2-1 to Brix. I mean, and honestly, I wouldn't be mad if somebody would give it to Pass. You know what I'm saying? Because Pass wasn't no slouch. Like, he was going in. You know, he was definitely going in. And, you know, that second round, I believe I gave the Brix. And the last round, I think it could have been possibly a toss-up. Possibly. I have to look at it again. I've only watched it once because I really can't stand looking at the King of the Dot battles like that and grind time battles. I understand, like, it was a good battle, bar for bar. But I don't know, it's just the crowd, and I don't know, I can't, you know, and I don't want to say what I want to say, but no, I can't. It's hard for me to watch it. But I mean, I might check it out again just to see, give me a clear winner. But I watched it like once or something like that, and it was good. I gave it to Brix. It was a good battle, so bar for bar.
See, I think Pass finished his third round kind of weak, and that's why, you know, gave that round to Brix clearly.
Okay, how many times did you watch it? Like 5 times?
I watched it like, I think like 3 times.
Okay.
I tried to watch it again yesterday because I knew we were like gonna do the podcast, but I didn't get to finish it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like 2.5 times.
Yeah. Just
to be a little technical, you know. Some of you guys basically out there, you know, you want to be technical. Yeah. So all right. So what's nice? What else? I mean, what you got anything else to say about Brix versus Pass?
No, that's it. I do want to see Brix in more battles though, because you know, he was coming off of his battle with Surf, and you know, Surf won that clearly, I think, but. You know, in this battle, he showed once again why, you know, he is a good battle rapper, and I definitely want to see him go against more people, like, and more, you know, well-known people as well. I'd like to see him in URL Proving Grounds or something.
That's what I was going to ask you. You know, would you like to see him in URL?
Yeah.
Would you like to see him in URL?
I think he has to go up against a certain type of opponent, because against somebody who performs real well, he'll probably get bodied. But if he goes up against somebody like M Ciddy or B Magic or John even. Oh, he battled John before actually. But yeah, somebody like that, you know, I think it would be a good battle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did battle on Grind Time. I remember that. That's when John put that A through Z thing or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the okay.
I think he battled M Ciddy too actually.
What Brix? I don't remember Brix, but I mean, he might have. I haven't seen a lot from Brix, honestly. He's never been on my radar, honestly, until he battled Surf. And I mean, I've seen some of his battles. Like I saw John versus Brix before, like a year ago, and I saw another one with Brix. I think it was against some white dude, like with braids. It might have been T Moneybag or something.
Yeah, he choked.
He choked a couple times. Yeah, that was so he forgot his rhyme. So. Yeah, but he was going off in that battle. He just forgot his rhymes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you like to see Brix, you know, try to make it to the URL. What about Passwords? I mean, got no love for him, man. What's up, man? Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Passwords, he's okay. He's got a good flow. He's got some good bars here and there, but it's just not as consistent enough for me. Like, and you know, I've seen him get bodied by Hollow and Philly Swain, and you know, I think Brix beat him like 2-1, so it's like, you know, right now it's not, his record isn't looking too good to me personally. So
by the way, if you want to see Philly Swain get body bad, go look at Philly Swain versus Fats.
I need to see that. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh my God, Philly Swain Fats is like a battle rapper out there in Vegas in that league AHAT, and like Fats can freestyle and he can spit his writtens, and Fats bodied him all 3 rounds. Like it was pretty bad.
Wow.
Like Philly Swain was not nearly winning any round.
I gotta look that up.
Definitely go check that one out. But anyway, moving on, I guess. Kicking it a dot.
Yeah. So the next battle was Ciddy Vs Big Kannon. This dropped last week, actually. I think, yeah, last week. And a lot of people were anticipating this battle, because it's the last battle from the Motor City Mayhem event. And there was a lot of delays on it due to them having audio problems. I mean, the only issue that was apparent was, like, I guess about 2 minutes into Ciddy's verse, like, you clearly hear the sound cut out a little bit, but it only lasts, like, a few seconds.
Yeah, it was, like, for, like, 2-3 seconds, right?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, even if he would have heard that bar, I don't think it was significant enough for him to win.
Yeah, I don't think it was nothing crazy. Overall, it's like it was a kind of a boring battle, but it's because it was 1 round as well. 1 round battles are like, and that one was just dragging on way too long. Like it should have had a time limit, I think. But yeah, I mean, Ciddy he had some bars here and there, but overall, Big Kannon just outperformed him. Like Big Kannon's performance was crazy, like incredible. And I think he just kind of overpowered Ciddy with his performance. Yeah, he was spitting some real shit. So I gave it to Big Kannon.
Definitely. Big Kannon.
How do you feel?
Big Kannon wouldn't have won that battle without any personals.
Yeah. Like
Ciddy's bars were dope, but I think bar for bar, if you just take away the personals and just go bar for bar, and let's say Big Kannon actually just wrote bars, Ciddy would have won. But it's just like the personals of
Ciddy wasn't whack. Like he was coming with some shit.
Like he was dope. And the thing is, when he talked about his star on his chest and the whole thing about him being from St. Arbor or whatever, like
that's what did it, man.
That's what did it.
Chest. And he said, "Shooting for the stars."
Yeah,
like, that was crazy.
He said, "I guess when I'm aiming at your chest, I'll be shooting for the stars or something like that." Like, you know what I'm saying? It was dope, but like without the personals, it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot closer. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have to say about the battle. I give it to Big Kannon. He did good. I'm not trying to take anything away from Big Kannon, like I'm hating on him, because he's actually good. I like Big Kannon. Like I'm actually a pretty big fan of him, but I don't know. It just seems to me like some of the personals really shouldn't have shocked people so much. Like the fact that he's from St. Albert, like so what?
I didn't understand that.
I mean,
I'm international, so I didn't really like understand that too much. Like why that was so crazy.
I don't know what St. Albert is, right? I don't know if that's the suburbs or whatever. But even if he is from St. Albert, who gives a fuck? Like if he's repping the D, and or if he used to live in the D, or if he lives in the D now, and you know what I'm saying, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm in Florida and I'm trying to rep the D, then there's obviously an issue with that, and I'm trying to battle that. And I'm like, I ain't never been to the D. I won't go to the D actually, because that place got a whole bunch of burnt down houses and stuff. If you want to see something crazy, Swift and everybody that hear all these Detroit rappers talk about, they city. If you want to see they city and how broke it is, go look at this show on True TV called Hardcore Pawn. It's about this pawn shop, the biggest pawn shop. It might be in the U.S., I'm not sure, but the biggest pawn shop in Detroit is 50,000 feet tall or some shit, and it's made out of gold and stuff. Go look at that show on True TV. You'll see exactly how broke Detroit is. It's bad. I mean, these cats are just, whew,
Yeah, stuff. I always hear, bad things about Detroit. Like the city is really fucked up.
Yeah, that's because they got a whole bunch of, and this is not a politics show, but I'll just say this. They got a whole bunch of black folks running the whole government out there, and it's a whole bunch of issues. you know, with them, you know, and that's what it is. A whole bunch of issues. You got a whole bunch. If you look on, man, this is no lie. You know, I shouldn't even say this, but you know, we was up on WarStar, me and you know the guy from my other show, Blade 206, right? And we was looking at some fight or something like that up on WarStar. And the lady, and you know, all you see is a whole bunch of broke down houses, right? And the lady goes outside and takes a piss outside on somebody's property. Like she squatted down and took a piss. And then me and Blade was like, this has to be in Detroit. I don't know where else. And then we looked in the comment section and said, yeah, that's my city, Detroit. And I said, I knew it. He said, we knew it. And that's what it is.
That's how they get down in Detroit?
Yeah, that's how they get down. It's crazy. It's crazy. You'll never catch me in Detroit. If you catch me in Detroit, I'm buying a house. A decent house. Because I know if they fix up Detroit, those houses are going to be, you know, good money. And, you know, right now I'm in no situation to buy a house out there, so there's no reason for me to go out there, you know. But anyway, I'm sorry to get off topic like that, but I just had to say that. You know, no disrespect to Detroit.
Just dropping some knowledge on the people, man. You know?
It's no disrespect to Detroit at all, but you know it's fucked up out there. You know it's fucked up out there. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Anything else about Big Kannon and M City?
I got nothing more to say. Like that was just an average battle, you know. Like, it was cool, but I ain't got nothing else to say.
Do you feel like the stock of either battle rapper just went up or down?
Nah, I think they're gonna be pretty much the same, at the same position they was before that battle dropped.
That's the way I feel too.
But I do like M City though. Like I think people sleep on him. Like he's got bars. I guess he just needs to up his performance game a little bit.
I don't know why M City is cracking fat jokes when that nigga ain't that skinny himself. Like he's not even in shape.
Yeah.
Like that's what I didn't get. That nigga got titties. Like. No homo. But, like, he got titties just like Big Kannon. So what the fuck you talking about? Cracking fat jokes. Yeah. Like, stop it. I mean, they were funny. But I'm just saying, come on now. If you ain't, you know, skinny or slim or ain't got no six-pack or nothing, and you kind of chubby, don't be cracking no fat jokes. Please don't.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do it. Alright, let's go. Let's continue.
Alright. So next up, this is like actually my favorite battle right now. Charlie Clips versus X Factor. Now, before this battle, you know, Clips was getting a lot of hype, and you know, I didn't agree with it because, to be honest, the Clips versus Tay-Rock battle is pretty average. Like, in my opinion.
Charlie Clips wasn't even like, oh man, I don't. Because, I mean, Charlie Clips might listen to this, and I'm going to tweet it to him. So,
yeah.
Charlie Clips might listen to this, and he might remember me from not liking him that much. And I really wasn't a fan of him until this battle. Until his battle with X. But his bars in that battle with Tay-Rock were not amazing to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know the battle was in like 2007, 2008 or something, so, you know, like, the bars they're not the same as the bars you hear today, you know, but still, like, it was just average shit. Like, I've heard better shit from Murder Mook, and that was like, you know, those battles were like years before the Clips one. The Clips versus Tay-Rock. So, you know, I don't know why people hype that performance up so much.
I don't know why either. And then when he battled Averb, like, he had like a C+ performance, like, and then Averb was like a D or an F, like, so really, I mean, and honestly, something tells me that Averb just did it on purpose, like, you know, just to kind of.
Well, he said he was like tired and shit, so I don't know, but.
Oh, he said it was tired, because I was thinking that he was doing it on purpose, but he might have been tired, but.
Yeah, because it was mad late and shit. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like the Ava battle, like, you know, people hyped that up as well. Like he bodied Verb and all this, and I do think he won the battle. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think he won, but it still wasn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't that, like, the performance wasn't that amazing. You know, for people to be dick riding Clips like that.
Right.
Yeah, like. I mean, the first round, he had some cool shit. Second round, I didn't like the second round because he basically went out hollow the whole round. And, you know, the third round was pretty average too.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just wasn't all that to me.
Nah, it wasn't. That's why I got the most dislikes. Nobody likes that battle. That battle's horrible.
Yeah, no replay value at all as well. And, yeah, so fast forward to Clips versus X, and oh my, like, that performance, the performance from Clips and X Factor was amazing, in my opinion. Like, both of them did their thing, but Clips just went in. Like, he kept coming with bars. Like, he had mad haymakers in that battle.
Definitely.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think he took that clearly, but X Factor, you know, he did his thing too. Like, I think that's definitely one of X Factor's best performances as well. But yeah, Clips was just coming with lines like when he said, the only nigga in the D who went to that arsenal for shotgun was Trick. Like, that was crazy.
You know, I tend not to. Oh, go ahead. I'll say it afterwards.
No, go ahead.
Well, I tend not to be excited for bars that I already know that what's going to be said. You know, yeah. And that didn't excite me because I already understood. Like right when he said something about I don't want to hear about your click, I was like, okay, Trick. Like I already knew it.
Yeah.
I already knew it.
Yeah, once he set it up, you knew he was going to say it.
And I was just like, and it's the only one that was Trick. I was like, okay. Like
I think just the way he delivered it though, that's what I liked about it, you know. Like, and
I understand. Like I have no problem with you liking that bar. I'm just saying personally for me, like if I already know what you're gonna say, or you know what I'm saying, how you're gonna say it, I don't get excited because I already know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's understandable.
You know, it's like when, like for example, like I didn't see where, you know, because it was a build up to that line. You see what I'm saying? And like when T-Rex said the Trick line against Arsenal, and he said, I got a shotgun to make you forget what a shotgun is. Like I didn't even expect him to even say that because it came out of nowhere. The build-up wasn't that long, and it just came out of nowhere, so I couldn't predict anything. But Charlie Clips said like 4 lines right before that Trick line, so I was like, okay, click, blick, whatever, and I was like, okay, Trick. Like I just got it, you know. That's why, I mean, I'm not trying to say it's not good, because it was good. It was a good line, and just for me, it didn't win any points for me to really, you know, say that it was, you know, something personally for me, like, it was that crazy. But it was good. It was good, man. I mean, what else did you like? I mean...
Well, I mean, he was lying about apparently he was lying about the 1 round thing. Like, you know, X Factor asking for the 1 round. But, you know, that really got under X Factor's skin, so, you know, that was kind of his tactic, I think, just to break his opponent down, you know, like, just get under their skin. And he succeeded by doing that, because you could see it really bothered X, you know, that he was, like, saying that shit. He had a couple more nice lines, I can't think of them right now. But, yeah, go ahead and say what you think, and maybe I'll remember some of them. Because he had another crazy line that I was going to mention.
You talking about the LeBron hairline thing?
No, it wasn't that. It was something else.
Oh, you know, my favorite part of that battle, of Clips' part, was when he started mimicking Old Red. He said, "Oh no, oh my nah." That was hilarious. Like I was crying, man.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll go after.
No, you finish.
Okay, because he was like, "Oh my nah," and I was like, he just made Old Red look like he was garbage when he did that because it was hilarious. And now when I go back and look at Old Red battles when he does that translation stuff, I think it's the wackest thing of all time. Like, and I used to think it was hot, but he bodied that so bad that it was just like, yo, like, no more translation, none of that stuff. Like, quit, Old Red, quit.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Like,
it's over. It's over, man. It's over. He bodied you with that, man. He don't even need to battle Old Red. He bodied him with that shit.
Yeah.
And that yeah. So that part was hilarious. The whole part about him freestyling for a whole hour, or not an hour, I'm sorry, for like a whole 10 minutes, that was a lie in my opinion.
Yeah, that like only a few parts of that was freestyle.
Right. I think he started freestyling right when he said, "You ate shooting the rapper's ass" or something like that. That's the part, and that was like 5 minutes. That was like 5 minutes before the battle ended. So, well, before his part ended. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about that. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, the whole controller scheme that he said, like, that was crazy. Like the PlayStation controller.
Oh yeah, that was cold.
Yeah, that bar was crazy.
Yeah, because that caught me off guard. Like, I was like, yo, this dude said, you catch an L2 and go battle old red or something. I was like, yeah, that was hot. Definitely hot, man. And he said, speaking of old red.
Yeah. And that's what led into that.
Yeah.
Making fun of old red.
Right. He said, nah.
Just, that whole bar was just crazy. Because, like, because the way he set it up, like, first he talked about, because, you know, in the Verb battle, he made a mistake by saying that Street Fighter 1 had a bonus round.
Yeah.
You know, in this battle, he basically flipped his mistake into a cold bar. Like, he said, that just shows you that I don't play no games.
Right.
You know, and then he led into, like, the controller scheme, and he was like, if X triangles, like, Verb, you know, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, that bar was crazy, man. Like,
that was nice. That was hot. I ain't gonna lie, that was hot. You know, that was hot. So, what else? What else you got to say about Clips' verse? I mean, anything else? I mean...
I don't know. The whole thing was crazy, man. But, one thing that a lot of people were saying was that, because of how he spits at times, they were kind of saying that, like, some of his setups are mad similar to DNA. And, like, people were saying that maybe he really does write DNA's bars and shit. But I don't personally believe it. I don't personally believe it. But you do see some stuff.
Their styles are different.
Yeah.
Their styles are different. DNA is more simple than X.
Yeah.
Like,
than X or Clips.
I'm sorry, than Clips. I'm sorry. DNA is more simple than, like, Clips spits, he spits simple lines, but he also spits, like, complex lines. Like, I don't think DNA will ever come up with the L2, you catch an L2 and go up like Verb, like, because DNA doesn't spit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, DNA, I'm not trying to say like he's a little boy, but DNA just doesn't spit those grown man bars like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, DNA spits dope shit. Like, he
like, would you say that Clips is more polished than DNA?
Right, that's what I would want to say. Like, Clips is more polished than DNA. DNA is dope, though. And DNA is pretty well polished, but Clips to me is better. Like, Clips is better to me, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that name flip was better than any name flip that DNA set to X when he battled DNA. So, I mean, the whole reality scheme too was pretty nice with X. No, with
talking about his son and everything. Like,
yeah. He said, yeah, I'm doing your son a favor. Like, that was hot. And the camera was switching angles at the time, too. It's crazy. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, Clips did his thing. Clips did his thing. Amazing performance by Clips. So what, you want to go to X Factor's part now, or what?
Yeah, as far as X Factor, definitely one of his best performances. Like, one of them. I don't think it's the best, maybe, like, because he straight up bodied Rich Dollars. Like, that was crazy performance. But you know, it was definitely up there. And he started off nice, like, with the you see DNA and Charlie clips, you know, that scheme. And he had a couple nice schemes, you know, set out here and there. But I think he just had more filler than Clips, really. He had a lot more filler.
Okay.
And but he wasn't whack, man. Like, I think he was really good. It's just Clips' performance was just too much.
Alright.
What would you have to say about X, though?
I actually think X Factor was, like, amazing, man. Like, I'm not trying to say X won, because I'm not going to say Clips won. Like, I'm going to just say that's a classic battle, because I really can't pick a winner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and you know, people going to say I hate Clips. No, I don't hate Clips. Actually, this is the battle that made me like Clips. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't give a fuck about Clips as a battler, because I always thought, like, he wasn't good. He never really been put to the test. And to me, I honestly think this was that battle. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with anybody saying X Factor won. I would be real with you. Actually, I think I've seen more comments that said X Factor won than Clips won. From what I've seen on Twitter, I'm saying. and I haven't read the comments on YouTube. I'm just that much, but I'm talking about on Twitter. Every time I'm on Twitter, I see way more people saying X Factor won than Clips. You know, and I'm not, but like I said, I'm not picking a winner because I don't really know who to pick yet. I might have to see it a couple times, but it's too close for me, man. I mean, X
like 1 round battles are so hard to judge. Like,
right? Unless you like seriously like body that guy, the next guy don't say nothing, then you already know. But if that battle was broken down into 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
I could say it will still be sort of it'll be depending, because I would say, okay, if you break it down in the orders, right? I would say the first round could be Clips. No, I'll say the first round could be a toss up. I'll say the second round could be Clips, and the third round could be X Factor, because I think X Factor's ending was better, but the priorities. Like, the priorities that X Factor said was way better than what... I ain't gonna say way better, but it was a little bit better than Clips. Like, Clips set it off thing, and the whole thing was dope. But I think X's priorities was better when he said diabetes by 31, and he said, Tay-Rock 205, and he said Verb 300, and, like, his priorities was better. So
like X had a lot of funny shit
right
in his verse.
Right, and I think honestly, if that battle was broken down into 3, I still think Clips would have lost a round. Like, he would have lost one of those rounds, and I think it would have probably been the last round. It would have been that last round, honestly. The first round, I think, let's just say hypothetically, if they broke it up into 3 parts, and it was all in the same order, I think Clips would have got the second. And the first round would have been a toss-up, and the last round would have been X Factor, in my opinion. But the battle was super classic, man. Like, I've watched it like 5 times. But I don't know. So, I mean, what do you think? If they broke it down, what do you think? How do you think it would have went?
Shit, man. I mean, if it was 3 rounds, it would definitely be easier to judge, I guess. But I'm trying to think who was more consistent, within like the first part of their verse. Because Clip started crazy, like, and
he was,
and the whole thing with cutting off Smack and shit, like, that was funny, and Smack's face as well, like,
yeah,
that was funny. I was cracking up, but I mean, I guess it would be a lot closer if it was split up into rounds. Like, it could go either way, probably.
Hey, you know what? Oh man, this is you know what? And one of my problems with X's performance, and I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna go back to something with Suge and Cortez real quick. One of my problems with X's performance is that he kept touching niggas at one point. Like, he went and put his arms around Calico, and then he went and touched Clips, and then, he went back to Calico, and then went back to Clips, and then somebody in the crowd said, stop touching niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because it was true. Like, I said that in my mind, like, why is he touching so many dudes? Like, and then, I didn't get this part either. When X Factor was battling, when X Factor said the whole thing about licking his lips, X Factor licked his lip like 10 times when he said that. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, he did it on purpose.
It's the licking lips curse, man. You can't talk about licking lips without licking your lips, man. It's a curse.
And it was crazy, But I'm gonna say this because this was hilarious. Go to Shotgun Suge versus Cortez, right? Yeah. And when you look at Cortez's first verse, and he said, "Fuck, I gotta say it in Spanish or something," and then somebody in the crowd says, "Fuck you, I don't want to hear that shit," and that shit was, I was dying, man, because it was just like. I said the same thing in my mind. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, nobody wants to hear that Spanish. From now on, if you're gonna speak a different language in the battle, speak some real hood shit. Like, really mean something. Not no na 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 na, or not no Spanish stuff. Don't do that. I'm telling you, you'll get body. You'll get body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of the stuff the crowd be saying though is funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. So definitely go check that out. And X Factor versus Charlie Clips, I forget what part that happened, but you'll see it. It's around the middle of his verse, and he put his hands around everybody, And then somebody said, man, stop touching niggas. Then Clip said, yo, that's my man's, man. Don't worry about it, that's my man's. And I was like, man, nah, I'll tell that dude stop touching me. Because I'm like, why you putting your hands around everybody like that?
Yeah.
And,
and the part where he said that second-hand line that John said.
Right.
Like, he paused right before he said it, like he was going to skip the line, but then he just said, you know, fuck it, I'm going to say it.
Right.
And I respect him for that, though, because, like, he didn't steal nothing. Like, it's not his fault. He didn't know what John had. It was a coincidence.
It was a coincidence.
Yeah.
It happens. There's been plenty of battles that happened the same night, and people said similar lines.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why people was tripping over that like that. You know. But, anyway, let me get off that. I mean, that was real corny of the others cats trying to say, that was John. Nah, nigga, get out of here.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, that's a classic battle. I mean, it's gonna be hard to think, like, what battle from the VIP event is gonna top that. Like, it's gonna be hard to top that battle.
Well, nothing else is dropping out, apparently. I mean, apparently, from what Smack said, Ill versus Khan isn't dropping.
That's not dropping?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's not coming out.
Damn.
And that's what Young Ill, that's what I heard Young Ill say on his Twitter, too. That it's not.
Damn, that's a shame, man. I want to see that shit. Like, what's he doing? Like, he's trying to get a deal or something?
I don't think he's trying. I don't think he's putting it out. He might have even not recorded it. Who knows? You know, he probably didn't even record it. I don't know. You know, but from what I saw on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, he's not putting it out. And you know what tells me something? I think if he does, he'll charge you for it like $2.99, kind of like Cortez versus
Yeah, see, I don't mind if he charges. Like, I'll pay for that.
I'll pay $2.99, but you ain't gonna see me pay no $10 for that one battle. So Smack, you better get your money right and get your prices right. You know, because I ain't paying no $10, but at the most I pay for that is $5, and that's pushing it. I mean, after I pay that $5 for that one battle, I want to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know, there's also the Rosenberg Raw versus B Magic battle from that event.
Oh yeah.
Like, is he gonna hold on to that or what?
I'm not sure about that one. I actually don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, I haven't seen nothing on Twitter about it, to be real with you. Then again, I'm not following those guys or anything, so.
Okay.
So, that's what that is. But, anyway, I guess you can move on. We spent a lot of time on Clip versus X.
Yeah, so the last battle we wanted to talk about was Head Ice versus Swave Sevah. And I'm gonna let you go first, because, like, you cracked me up when you told me what happened.
Let me tell you something. Okay, Head Ice and Swave was a really boring battle. Like, that battle put me to sleep. Not once, but twice. I don't even know how I was able to stay up during the first time I watched it, because I watched the leaked version that came out months ago. So, I stayed up during that one, and I thought the battle was weak. I thought Head Ice won 2-1, but I thought the battle was weak. And then I watched it again on this, and it was boring. It put me to sleep, straight to sleep. I mean, Head Ice might be, you know what? Head Ice might be have a record for being one of the most boring battle rappers of all time. I mean, look, he had the worst performance, and I understand, you know, no disrespect to Ice with his mom or whatever, or his sister or something, but when he battled Tech 9, that battle was boring. I understand both of them had problems, but this is the second time this has happened, and as far as I know, you ain't had no problem. And Head Ice performance was annoying. Like, who cares about I Love Her Fries? Like, who gives a fuck? That shit that Grind Time takes reaction to. You see that on Smack, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it has nothing to do with anything. But
yeah, that battle was weird. Like, I mean, I've been struggling to see why people think Ice is nice, because, like, I read a lot of forums about battle rap, and Ice gets a lot of praise for some reason, and I never really knew why, because he seemed whack to me. Like,
Ice lost to Quest McCody. Okay, he lost to the other dude. Oh my god, I can't think of the dude's name, but he battled in New York. Oh my god, because he's like a nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's only had like one battle. See, you make me want to go. I'm going on YouTube right now. I'm gonna check this out. I gotta find out who Head Ice was facing. I think Head Ice destroyed that one dude that had his friend jump in the battle for him. But Head Ice, hold on.
I think I know what one you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but I know which one you're talking about.
You see, now my computer wants to act up. Right when I want to look up someone on Head Ice. See that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm like when I watched the battle, I guess I kind of saw why people like him, because he's got that real old school flow, you know, like, and I gotta give it to him. His flow was nice in that battle, especially in round 1. But lyrically, you know, he wasn't really saying nothing crazy, in my opinion. So, and I mean, Swave as well. Like, I expected Swave to body Ice, but he came kind of weak as well. So.
Swave just came with bars. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he came with 3 rounds of how to melt ice, and like, it was cool. But the thing is, he gotta realize, like, he's not in a like at that time he wasn't in a smack crowd. You know what I'm saying? If that wasn't a smack crowd, Swave would have beat him. See, I can't even find the battle that it is, but I can't find it.
Who do you think won though? Like in Ice versus Swave?
When I first saw it, the first time I was able to watch it, I gave it to Ice 2-1. But I can't honestly. I tried to watch it again, and J Dash. That's the dude's name, J Dash. J Dash. I'm telling you, J Dash was getting. I'm saying J Dash was I think he beat Head Ice too, you know. But anyway, I can't. That thing put me to sleep, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever need something to put me to sleep, I think I might have to turn that battle on. No drugs, no prescriptions, just Head Ice versus Swave Sevah. Or you can check out Head Ice versus Tech 9.
That battle was at least a little bit funny though, because of Tech 9. Like, some of the shit he was saying.
I didn't even find Tech 9 funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't find anything funny about it. Like, it just was not good. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how, like, okay, I was sitting in my bed, right? Sitting up in my bed, right? With my laptop in my lap, right? Okay, whatever. And I'm sitting there and my head just nodded back. And I'm listening to the battle while my head is, while I'm sleeping. And then once it's over, I wake up. And I'm like, oh, shit. And, you know, and at that time, I was in a chat room with Blade and them guys. Yeah. So Blade was like, yo, worst case, you sleeping? I was like, man, you know, because there's another guy that watches battles too, named Submish.
Yeah.
And
oh, shout out to Submish.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Submish. He watches battles too, and I said, I just woke up, and he said, wow, he said, man, you went to sleep like that? He said, what are you, narcoleptic? I said, nah. I said, Submish, I'm telling you, this Head Ice versus Swave Sevah just dropped. Don't watch it. It just put me to sleep for 27 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was like, you serious? I was like, man, this battle was bad. It's real bad. Head Ice was even boring when he battled Double O.
Yeah, he's boring, man. No disrespect to him, but he is like.
Nah, nigga, fuck that, man. Nah, I'm just messing around. But yeah, no disrespect to Head Ice. I know he's an OG, and I know he really puts in work. But dog, you 45 years old.
How old is he, man? Like, because he doesn't even look like he should be battling.
No, he doesn't even. I don't even think he should be. And honestly, like, now that I saw Head Ice like battle Swave, I definitely think Head Ice would have died if he would have battled A.V.E.R.B instead of SB. Instead of A.V.E.R.B battling SB, I think Head Ice would have died. Like, nobody would even want to battle him. Okay.
Yeah.
If he put those bars of A.V.E.R.B versus SB, because that's what was the bars he had for Head Ice apparently, and because he was supposed to battle Head Ice that day against any of Head Ice's battles, I still think Head Ice would have died. Like, Head Ice is good, but he's boring.
Yeah, I think he just got a nice flow. He's got that nice OG flow. That's his appeal. Right. That's all he's got, though. And
you gotta understand this. All he has, too, is New York.
Yeah.
Like, if Head Ice is battling in New York, it's gonna hype him up.
Yeah.
A lot of his lines that people think hot are just hyped up by his hype man. And if you notice, when he battled J Dash, the whole crowd was Head Ice's hype dudes. Like, come on, man. Like, I give Head Ice the props that he was one of the first to, you know what I'm saying, to start this stuff and, to get it shooting off. But Head Ice is not good.
Yo, Head Ice, please don't battle T-Rex, man. Like,
don't battle T-Rex. You will get ate by a dude that's 4'7", okay? Do not do it.
Yo, that nigga will be dead for real if he battles T-Rex.
Head Ice, just make this your last battle, please. Don't try to battle A.V.E.R.B like you've been trying to say. Nothing.
Yeah. Definitely don't battle A.V.E.R.B either.
No, don't. because no, don't even do it, Head Ice. Just stop battling, please. Go out in the street, hustle, do your OG shit. Battling is not for you anymore. Right now, we at an era right now in battle rap, man, where niggas don't really give a fuck about hype men no more. Cause we see it now. You see what I'm saying? Like, we see the hype men now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like how it was before, where, like, you know what I'm saying, you didn't really see it as much, but now you see it. You see, you know what I'm saying, because now you know who's who.
Yeah, you know the faces, like...
You know the faces, right.
When you see these rappers battle, and you see the same people with them in every battle, like, you know that's their hype man now.
Right.
Yeah,
like, I know, like, I recognize a dude that come with Tay Rock all the time. He's like a fat / chubby dude that comes with Tay Rock all the time. And you know what I'm saying? He's always going,
Yeah. Dude, he sounds like he's in church or something.
Yeah, like, he's like, And I'm like, man, what is going on with you? If you guys know what I'm talking about, go watch Tay Rock versus K-Shine. And he says, all doing Tay Rock's verse. And then you go look at Tay Rock versus, versus QP. He goes, Caveman Gang, I'm like, oh my God, man. You know, so you notice these guys sometimes. And it's, you know, that's why. The hype man don't mean nothing no more. The camera don't lie. The camera does not lie. So, that's all I want to say about that. It put me to sleep.
Yeah. Enough of that battle. We're done talking about that. So yeah, we wanted to talk about a tweet that Murder Mook sent out recently. Now, his new mixtape, Street Smart, is coming out May 14th. And he says that if he gets 50,000 downloads when the mixtape drops, then he'll battle once again, and he'll forget the 25K. Okay,
let me get something straight. Okay, go ahead, because I gotta do something. But go ahead.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, I know everybody's been wanting to see Mook get back in the ring, to see what shape he's in lyrically. And he said that he is interested in battling this year. Him and Lux said that. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a possibility, man, if you want to see it happen. I think they're kind of aiming for it to happen at Summer Madness, to be honest. But, you know.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Mook, stop trying to bullshit niggas. Like, stop doing it, man. Don't do it. Please. Mook. Okay, you said 50,000 downloads, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, Mook, your name is not big enough for 50,000 downloads. And I know it's coming from somebody that's not a popular dude. But your name is not big enough. And now, how long is he talking about 50,000 downloads? Are you talking about, like, within a week? Or whenever it reaches that? Like,
he didn't even give a time frame.
Because if he said when the...
Yeah, he said that same day, I think. Is stupid.
It's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. See, this is how Mook is a fluke, okay? Let me tell you why. Mook doesn't even have 50,000 followers on Twitter. He has 26K. So that means that everybody on his Twitter needs to be online that same day, which is not going to happen, okay? It needs to be online that same day. They need to download it at least twice to get to 50,000K for that one day. And everybody's not going to do that. You know, and I'm going to tell you why. I can't think of it at the top of my head. Smack White has 18,000 followers, right? Around there.
Yeah.
Okay? And he himself, it took him like 6 hours to get 200 retweets. Okay? Like how long? It took like 5 or 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
To get 200 retweets. What makes you think, Mook, that you're gonna get? Okay, for a battle rap. Okay, this is for a battle rap that was anticipated. Okay, highly anticipated. Okay, what makes you think, Mook, that you're gonna get 50,000K? It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. So, Mook is lying to you guys, and he's doing this again, putting out those impossible numbers that's not gonna happen, and you know he's just gonna win.
So you think this is like his way of like further, like is this his way of teasing the fans, like you know, trying to make them think that he wants to get back in the ring, but you know, giving them this incredible number that's you know unreachable, basically.
And that's what he's doing. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, let me tell you something. Talking about he's street smart. He went to a private school. Okay? Let me tell you something. I've done some work. Okay? I put in work. No lie. I've been in the streets. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Mook is not a street dude. Okay? He's pulling out these little BS tactics to fool you guys. And it's not gonna fool a street cat like me. Like, I'm book smart and I'm street smart. You know what I'm saying? I got an associate's. I'm getting my associates on this Saturday. So, I know people. Like, I study people. That's what my major is. I study people for a living. And Mook, you're not gonna get 50K. I doubt you'll even get 1,000 on that first day. Surf got almost the same amount of followers as you, and his mixtape of Surf's Up 1.5 just reached 15K. And that's been like a year.
Yeah, he ain't reaching that.
He's not reaching that. Not even in a year he's not reaching that. Get out of here, man. Fuck that nigga. Talking about have S-curl solution.
Yeah, that was a low blow. That was unnecessary.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about Mook. I got S-curl, so what, nigga? So what? You know, I'll fuck bitches. So what? I'm straight.
Yeah.
You'll never...
Well, I mean, like, do you think regardless of, you know, he probably isn't going to meet that target, but do you think he still will battle this year?
Nah.
Because they were talking about the whole, you know, Seneca thing with him battling Verb and, you know, Shine battling Young Ill and Rex battling Hitman.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going down, but, you know, that was a rumor that was going around. And then, you know, he's talking about he wants to get back in the ring this year if Lux battles on the same card or Reed Dollars or whatever. So, I mean, do you really think that he is interested in trying to make a return this year?
I don't think he's too interested, but if he gets paid 25K, I think he'll do it. Like he
but
said.
Verb said he has 25K for Mook. He's just got to come get it. And clearly he's not coming to get it, like, because Verb said that he's got to come to St. Louis to get it.
Well, if that's the case, then Mook is scared. Mook puts out this impossible number, and like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it, but Mook puts out this impossible number that nobody is gonna pay for a battle, and that's what it is. It's almost like the same shit Cassidy played with Mook. Okay.
Yeah.
Cassidy is dope. I fucks with Cassidy. Cassidy is dope. Okay. But Cassidy has only had one battle. Okay. Well, no, he had two, I think, with Jen. But we'll scratch that. I'm talking about street battles. Okay. Cassidy has only had one street battle, and that was against some dude that wasn't that good.
Freeway.
And he's talking about, like, nobody, and now that some real competition came along, which was Murder Mook, Cassidy wasn't willing to risk his reputation to battle Murder Mook. So that's why he offered 100K, because like 100K, nigga, I'll risk my reputation. But right now, niggas think of, you know, at that time, niggas thought of Cassidy as like the illest nigga doing it. But that's the same shit that Cassidy pulled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Mook, stop. You just lowered it down by 75%. So stop, please. 100K, 25K, stop. That shit is corny. If you're gonna battle, then battle.
Yeah, and I mean, this is why I respect Rex so much right now, because he's taking on anybody. Like,
yeah.
You know, he's going ham. Like, he doesn't care about the fact that, like, because he could chill right now if he wanted to, like.
Yeah.
But he's just battling anybody, and that's what I respect about Rex right now.
Rex is proving that Rex is trying to be a legend, like a real legend. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is safe to say that Rex has surpassed Mook, kind of.
He has. Rex has had more battles. Rex has battled more people that are hungrier than him, than who face Murder Mook. Like, yeah, Rex has faced Donnie Menace, who was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't getting paid for battles. He faced Artisan, who ain't getting paid for battles. He's hungry. You know what I'm saying? They have no status in the real battle rap world. Okay. He's faced G Soldier, who has really virtually no status in the real battle rap world. I'm talking about within the tier, like in the top 15, he's not in there.
Yeah.
G Soldier is not in that list. Okay. Now I'm talking about he's faced people that are hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he killed them. You see what I'm saying? And I have to give it to Rex. He really put in work for the last year and a half. You know, I thought Rex was never gonna come back. This is no lie. I thought he was never coming back. I would love to see Rex versus A.Verb at Summer Madness. And now I honestly think, to be real with you, I think that Rex isn't hated as much anymore.
Yeah.
I think people
like, cause this year I think he's been becoming a fan favorite this year.
Yeah, he's becoming a favorite.
He's proving, you know, that he's still got it.
Yeah, I mean,
and he'll battle anybody. He don't give a fuck, like, you know, and people like that.
The reason why people hated T-Rex is because T-Rex talked a lot of shit for like 2 years and didn't battle nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that he's battling everybody, nobody can say nothing no more. People like him now.
Yeah, and it's not like he's straight battling bums. Like, he's battling decent people, like Arsenal, Conceited.
Right.
You know, like, he's battling big names and little names.
Right.
Like, you gotta respect that.
You know?
Like, because with Mook, like, he only battled, like, he only battled, like, 3 big names, like J Mills, Sirius Jones, and, Lux. Well, Lux wasn't even a big name at the time. You know, they both
were
kind of up and coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I mean, when you think about it, he only battled 2 big names, but, you know, in battle rap. And, a lot of the other people were either people that were on his status too, on his level, or bums, basically. Like, he battled a lot of bums that nobody knew about. So obviously, you know, he looked better.
That's true.
But Rex is just taking anybody. Like, he don't care if, you know, people consider that person to be better than him, or, you know, whatever, or hungrier. He's taking anybody. He don't care. And that's what people like about Rex right now.
That's good, man. You know, and that's good. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. You know, I don't even think they're the bad guys anymore. Like, people like K-Shine now. People like Rex now. People like Dot Mob now. You know, they have a fan base now.
Yeah, people like Dot Mob, but it's not because of Mook, though.
No, it's not because of
Rex and K-Shine.
Yeah. I think people hated Dot Mob because of Mook.
Yeah.
Honestly. I think people hated Dot Mob because of Mook. Because Mook was always doing that 25K shit. And Rex wasn't battling. He was still talking shit. The only one that was battling was K-Shine.
Yeah.
So, you know, let me just put that out there. Yeah, for the fans to think. So, you know, let us know what you think about Mook getting 50K on the release day. When does it come out? Because I'll go and download it myself.
May 14th.
May the 14th? I'll go and download it myself twice.
Yeah.
And I don't even like Murder Mook music. I think he's trash. I'll download it twice, and I'll give it a try. I'll listen to it.
Hey, if it's free, I'm there, man. I'll download it.
You know.
So. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, so, I mean, this podcast is going on for a while, because there's other stuff I want to talk about, but it's going on for a while.
What did you want to talk about? Like, you know, we got time still if you want to say something.
Okay, well, because I wanted to say something about, okay, you know how, like, back when Conceited was first coming out, and he was just going, you know, he was just saying, you know, him and Heartless and all them guys saying, slow it down, you know, and then they said a double meaning, and now everybody's doing that, and I know at first it was whack. All the fans didn't like it. Everybody saying it was whack, but now everybody's using it. So which one is it? Was it hot and you just didn't want to admit it? Because to me, I liked it. I thought it was hot.
Yeah.
But you know,
Rex said that as well. Like in round 3 against Arsenal, he said people been doing slow it down.
Right.
And you know, it's only catching on now. So
yeah, people been doing that stuff. You know, people have their own versions of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rex has his own version of speed it up. Like he said, like when he battled Math, he said, you know, when he said, when I bucket, I bucket you nigga. And, you know, I'm fucking with you niggas. Like, he was going crazy. And then when he battled Arsenal, he's like, you know, popping the 9. I'm Optimus Prime when I'm popping the 9. Switch that. Optimus Prime when I'm popping the 9. Switch that. And he was just like going off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, everybody has their own little moderation of doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now other people are doing it now, all of a sudden. At first it was whack, but now everybody's doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, do you think I think it's more the battle rappers to blame, to be honest, because they've been biting that shit hard.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm trying to say. Ever since Calico did it, 'cause I think Calico was like the first one that's not in SONS. Like, that's popular. I'm saying that's popular, from what I can remember. He's the first one that said, "You should know you could die now if I take this K out." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden after that, everybody's using it. Even the smaller leagues are using it. Like, everybody's using Slow It Down. Verb used it. Hitman used it. I mean, not everybody's doing Slow It Down. It's crazy. I'm like, leave it to SONS to do Slow It Down. They do it the best. Cause every Slow Down I've heard was pretty average. Like, even when Verb said, "My spot is permanent, I'm very straight. Slow it down. My spot is permanent. It's very straight." Like, that was kind of average. Like, that really wasn't even that high.
I think Sue Surf is really the only one who kind of put his own spin on it with the subtitles, like, you know.
Right.
And he only did that because he was battling in the sun, so it made sense.
But there's a difference between mocking somebody and using it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Sue Surf was mocking him to make him look like a fool. But you never see Sue Surf go in a battle, like, and say, such and such, slow it down, such and such, slow it down. Like, you never see him say that. You see what I'm saying? Because Sue Surf knows he has his own style. He doesn't need to use your style in a battle to be better. Like, he did that to mock him, to make him look like a fool, and it worked. You see what I'm saying? And it worked. So
that's why I would love to see Surf battle again, man. He's in his prime, man. He needs to battle again.
You know what I honestly think, though? And this is just what I kind of came to a conclusion on, like, mentally. I honestly think, like, Surf, I think he knows, like, if he faces some other people, his reputation is going to be in jeopardy after Big T, because Big T beat him. No, Surf only has one clear win, but Big T beat him, and I think, honestly, people are starting to find out how to beat Sue Surf. You see what I'm saying? The more battles you have, the more ways a person has to beat you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what
that's right.
I honestly think Sue Surf knows that. He knows that if that his reputation might be hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think, that's what it is. Like, Surf not gonna battle until he gets the amount he wants.
So, like, I mean, we talked about Mook. Like, how would you feel if Mook did come back and he battled Sue Surf? Because, both of them are apparently retired right now. Like, do you think that would be a good matchup?
It depends.
Because I think that would be a crazy battle.
It'll be a crazy battle, but it also depends. Sometimes when people take a break off battle rap, it's just, they got to get their groove back. It's like Rex. When he battled DNA, that was his first battle back. He had to get his groove back. He had to understand how to do it again. So Rex, I still think Rex won, but Rex's performance wasn't as crazy as he is now, because he's conditioned now. The same thing with Verb. Verb took 2 years off after Math Hoffa, and then he battled Clips. What do you expect?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I think it might be a good battle, but it depends, man. Some people take so much time off that they have to condition themselves again into that main stage appeal and stuff, man.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see, like, if Mook does battle again, like, what shape will he be in? Because he probably will be rusty a little bit, like, and battle rap has changed. And, him and Lux were saying they don't care about the crowd and all that, but you can't really say that if, you're battling at this big venue and, you got, like, how many members of the crowd does that place, like, Webster Hall?
Oh, Webster, I think like 3,000. I think like,
yeah, you got like 3,000 people, screaming. Like, I mean, you have to factor the crowd in to your performance. Like, you have to. There's no way around it. So, you can't really say that you don't care about the crowd, because they're gonna be there.
They are, and it's a shame. It's a shame how these cats, what I'm saying, are really thinking that, I don't know. I already know what Sue Surf is up to. Because Surf is not a dumb dude.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's not dumb. Although, that whole gun charge thing is kind of dumb of him to be going on Distance 50 talking about that shit, which is stupid. To me, I mean, G's don't do that kind of stuff. But then again, maybe I'm cut from a different cloth. I know we're around the same age, but I'm cut from a different cloth from Surf. You know what I'm saying? And from a lot of these cats that claim they're in the shit, I'm cut from a different cloth. You know, like for me, you know, not to say that I was doing this, I'm not gonna put no business out there, but for me, you don't deal dope on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? You don't deal dope on Sunday. But then again, I'm cut from a different cloth. You know, I was raised by OGs, real OGs, not no youngsters. I was raised by real OGs. So we just put it at that. We put it at that. You know what I'm saying? Real OGs. We don't put our business. I mean, yeah, we may battle and say that stuff, but when we're in an interview, we don't put that business out there like, yeah, I caught I had 2 guns or whatever, and that's what happened. You don't put that out there. Not unless you're on a Smack DVD. But if you're on This Is 50, being interviewed, you know what I'm saying?
And Big T used that against them in the battle too.
It's it's dumb. Don't put your business out there on no fucking This Is 50 interview.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm done with this, man.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that's all we got to talk about this week. You know, that was B.A.R.S episode 5. I want to give a big shout out to Lost 101.
Yeah, definitely
follow him. Listen to the real Rap Authorities show. Is that the name of the show?
I guess that's what the new name is now. The Real Rap Authorities show. Him and Focus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Focus, man. I'm gonna have to sit up here and we're gonna have you on the show. Have both of y'all on the show sometime. So you know, hit us up on Skype. You know, worst case, I'm on Skype, and then Gary H. Swavey. You know. Yeah,
we definitely gotta chop it up together on one big show or something, man. Because you know we all love battle rap. We all talk about it. You know, that's what we do. So definitely gotta sort something out.
For sure, man. But definitely shout out to Real 101. I told you I wasn't gonna mess your name up. You know, because you thought I was gonna mess your name up. It's only 4 letters and 3 numbers. Not that hard, but you know, I'm getting some names down pat. You know, I got the Swavey part, and you know, you should have the ladies call you Swavey baby, man. You ever told a girl that yet?
Nah, I haven't.
Man, you should. I'm telling you, man. Say, yeah, my name is Gary Swavey, but you know, you can call me Swavey baby. What's up?
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'm gonna drop that line next time I do some macking. I'm gonna drop that.
So yes, my name is Swavey baby. You know, so you gotta do like that. You know, have you ever seen the Mac?
No, I haven't.
Oh man,
I need to see that though.
Go ahead and watch the Mac, the one from 1979. You'll learn some real pimp stuff, but that has nothing to do with battle rap. So we'll just end it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You can end it out. Go ahead.
Yeah. So follow us on Twitter, man. You know, at the Epic Network, at Worst Case, at Gary Swavey. You know,
definitely.
Follow us at Lost 101. You know, follow us all, man. It's a community thing, man, like this whole battle rap thing, so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you guys got the Facebook group, man, definitely invite us to the Facebook group. I don't do Facebook groups, but do you do Facebook groups?
No, I'm not really a Facebook person that much. But,
okay.
You know, I use it, but, yeah, I definitely hear about that Facebook group. And I think Lost 101 is there. So if you're listening, Lost, like, you gotta tell us how to get in that shit, man. You know?
Yeah, or if you make a group.
Invite us.
Yeah, well, I'm not big on Facebook groups. I'm not gonna lie. So don't invite me. I'm not trying to say I'm not. You know, I don't like doing Facebook groups that much. You know, because they be sending messages, and half the time I don't really care about it. You know, but I'm being honest with you.
I mean, if it's battle rap though, I'm there.
Definitely.
So,
definitely, man. Well. You know, if you got any Google Plus groups or something, I'm best with that. But, alright, this is the show, man. We're checking it out. This is the show, man. Holler at us, man. Fuck with us.
We're out. Peace.
Later.